and gentlemen, please check once again.
Alright, so it's been a few days. I've been a little inconsistent with vlogging. I was busy with other stuff, but I am now no longer in China. I am also no longer in Shenzhen. I guess that's pretty self-explanatory actually. But I'm in a new country, a new part of Asia that I've never been to before. The only other country in Asia that I've been to is South Korea, and I've spent a bit of time there. But now I am in Thailand. You guessed it. And it's really hot. It feels like Shenzhen, what Shenzhen would feel like months from now. And so that kind of sucks, but that's a Muslim call to prayer, which I've never heard before until today. It's actually quite beautiful. I realize this is my first time hearing a Muslim call to prayer, at least in real life. I've seen it in like a video of a different vlogger before, but it was actually really beautiful. Kind of made me a bit emotional, if I'm being honest. And I guess this is the first time that I'm actually in a country that has, I guess, a big enough of a Muslim population for there to be Muslim prayers. I mean, obviously there's Muslims in the US, not that many, but I've never heard a mosque do call to prayer in the US. And so it seems like there's also a lot of Buddhist temples and stuff like that here, so I think it's definitely going to be a bit different from China and from the US. It's really weird filming again, and especially in such a foreign environment. But some first impressions so far, I kind of feel like I'm in Mexico. Kind of like Merida, Mexico. It's very hot, very humid. I was walking on a pretty busy street, but went on some alleyways here to get some more peace and quiet. But yeah, it's strange. Strange to be vlogging again, and especially to be vlogging in a country I've never been before. And I mean, I'm expecting a lot of communication breakdown here, but we'll see how far I can get. I know 2 Thai phrases so far, and that is hello and thank you. Hello is sawaste, and thank you is khap kun, I believe. Let's see how far I can get with it. I think China has prepared me well for this. I'm here getting some food, and basically it's just body language and pointing, and it's working though. And I mean, they're super friendly, and it's just super cute and funny. Hopefully I'll try and capture some interactions with locals as I go forward, but good start so far. All right, I'm starting to get the sense that Thailand doesn't see that many people from Latin America or Mexico. When I was at the airport, there's a large swath of people from India and China getting off the planes and going through customs. And there was a guy that thought I was Indian, and he was leading me to like a certain queue or something. I was like, oh, no, Mego, American. He's like, oh. And then just now when I went to go get food, the dude showed me like the full, like text only Thai menu, no pictures. But there was one with pictures that I went to look at after, so I have a feeling they might have thought I was I was Thai too at first. Or, well, not too, but that I was Thai. So what's that? Excuse me, do you speak English? English? English, no English?
A little bit.
A little bit? Oh. Are those, like these, the boats I can get on? Right there? And do I have to pay? How much?
Where?
I don't know. It depends where I go? Like, when I get off, I pay? Okay, cool.
20.
20 baht. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. ขอบคุณ Okay. There you have it. I guess you just hop on the boat, and depending on where you got off, you pay a certain amount of money. Let's give it a shot. I'm nervous, but it sounds super sick. I have to do it, surely. Let's see what happens. I feel very awkward. Very awkward right now. But the boat's coming up. There's a bunch of kids here waiting to get on too. So maybe I'll just follow their lead. Okay, that's gotta be one of the coolest things I've seen in a very long time. I just took it for a couple stops and now I don't know where I am, but I'm just gonna walk around and see what happens. As per tradition, it seems I have stumbled upon a temple. Although from what I've heard, that's pretty easy to do in Thailand, so maybe it's nothing crazy. Wow, there's monks ahead of me. I don't know if I can film, but... It's a very unique feel to the parts of Thailand I've seen so far. It's interesting, definitely interesting. I did a bit of research prior to coming, and it seems like there's some do's and don'ts when it comes to temples and also with monks regarding filming and taking pictures. For example, for temples, I think you're not supposed to take selfies with Buddha or like turn your back to the Buddha. I kind of want to walk in, but maybe I'll be a little discreet with the filming or something. Feeling very silly right now because I was working up the courage to film those monk statues, but from a distance I thought they were real monks and I thought they were meditating. And so I was just walking around trying to get a feel for whether it's okay or not to film, and I finally asked the lady and she said it's okay. So I come walking in and lo and behold, they're not even real. They're just statues. Funny stuff. After some struggling, I managed to buy myself some drink, which is alright. 20 bahts, which I think is like 70-80 cents. They're building a temple, or painting a temple right behind me. And I see one of those boat stops again, so I think I'm gonna relax and then maybe take the boat again, get back. Oh my god. You can barely see it, but as I passed by that bridge, there was a gentleman with what seemed like a makeshift crack pipe or something made out of a water bottle. Pretty dubious. Yesterday I saw what I believe, I'm pretty sure were prostitutes just kind of hanging out late at night on the streets. And so there's definitely some dark sides to Thailand, as with any place, I suppose. On a brighter note, I can't get over these boats. Those boats are amazing. Probably the coolest thing I'll see for a very long time. For a long time, I was very worried about looking like that, the dumb tourist, right? The tourist that doesn't speak any of the language in the place he's at. And he was just kind of clueless. Luckily, I don't think I ever struggle with being disrespectful or ignorant or shit like that. Not too grievously at least. But I feel like those days are actually coming to an end. I'm feeling, it's almost like instinctual. Like I can pull out my phone, start filming, not get caught up in my head, not worry about people judging and stuff like that. Although, to Thailand's credit so far, there's hardly been staring. I feel like most people are kind of doing their own thing. In part, oh man, if you could smell videos, you would not like the smells I'm smelling right here. I think in part it's because there's probably a lot of tourists here in Thailand, and maybe they're just used to it. But maybe I also just look Thai. I mean, I still think that second guy, right? Food. I still think that he might have thought that I was Thai. So props to Thailand so far. It's been very cool, very unique. Definitely much different from China, at least the parts I've been to. But there are parts of China where I know there's a lot more influence from like the Middle East and stuff like that. And so I hope to go there someday as well. But I'm pretty beat. It's really hot out here. So I think I'm gonna wrap up on the filming for today, and I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.